Good morning, traders. My name is Greg Matthews. I'm one of the analysts here with Stocks Trading Room. Welcome. I'd like to go over a nice opportunity from yesterday, July 19th, 2017. So we had an opportunity with a stock called CSX. Okay, now many of you may know CSX. I grew up traveling around East Coast, seeing those trains, CSX trains. CSX works in the industry of transport, real estate, and technology. Okay, CSX earnings report. They had an earnings report yesterday. Reported actually better than expected profit for their second quarter. But was more telling and what really moved the markets yesterday. Now, the CEO, Hunter Harrison, has had some health woes recently. I don't know if it's connected to this or not. That's his business. But CSX CEO, he dropped a bombshell during conference call yesterday. So let's read this information from Jacksonville Business Journal. Thank you, Jacksonville. Despite a strong second quarter for CSX Corporation, the company stocks is plummeting after a bombshell revelation from the new CEO, Hunter Harrison, during the Wednesday morning earnings call. Harrison, whose arrival at CSX led the stock to hitting an all-time high. Now that's an important piece of information. Harrison did a good job for the company because it says here his arrival at CSX led the stock to hit an all-time high, right? So he's doing good. What information did he release yesterday during the conference call? That his tenure with the company would be short. He's leaving the company. And that he sees his role as an interim leader to get the company to solid footing before he exits. He's leaving the company. Now, here's an example here of using your common sense out of profit. We have a situation where the leader of this company has so far been doing a good job. Okay, and for one reason or another, he has to leave. He's leaving. What direction do you think the value of the stock will go? What confidence, the confidence that shareholders have in the stock, you think it would increase or decrease during the day? It would probably decrease, right? And that's exactly what we have here. Here is July 19th. Okay, markets open here in the morning. Notice how we have a significant fall in the value of the stock early in the morning. Also associated with significantly high, actually a historical high selling volume. Okay, now it's one thing to have the value of the stock falling like we have right here, but this was in the presence of very low volume. However, here that fall is associated with historically high selling volume. To put it in perspective, the last time we had even comparable amount of volume was in late June, and the time before that was in late April. As a matter of fact, what happened yesterday was higher volume than both those times. Okay? So definitely a great opportunity yesterday to short CSX. Now in the financial markets, you can profit whether an asset is rising, or in the case of yesterday with CSX, you can profit if the value of the asset is falling. So what we'd want to do is go what's called short. And by the way, it continued to fall until 11:30, reaching $50.68 a share before correcting. So one game plan, one strategy is to give the markets about a half an hour. Once we see the participation, market participants getting into this trade, give the markets about a half an hour to establish themselves. Okay, and look for right around 10 o'clock here to decide whether to go short, go long, or leave the trade alone. Okay, here we're deciding to go short right here around 10 o'clock at $52.05. Now, when to get out of that trade? Let's analyze this. And we have other lessons, by the way, in order to understand more. We have a lot to teach you. We have, first of all, you can work one-on-one with our analysts, one-on-one webinars we can provide you at stockstradingroom.com. We also have group webinars. We have our Stocks Trading Room where you can watch us trade live. The point is we have a lot of resources here to help you. Okay, now here, returning to this, deciding when to get out of this trade, when to take the profit and walk away from the trade and move on to the next trade. Well, let's analyze what's going on here. We have a more or less a steady fall in the value of CSX, so we're making money as it's falling. And then right here, right around say 11:30, we run into what's called a support line that CSX has trouble falling below. Now it falls below for 5-10 minutes here, right around 11:15, then bounces back up. It penetrates that resistance line and turns back into a support, and then it kind of falls back down. Okay, so we see kind of a barrier here that goes back between support and resistance definition. Okay, then here right around 11:35 or so, 11:40, this candle here, this green candle, closes above the resistance. Okay, so by this time, pretty good idea that we have some type of support that has established itself right around 51.10. So probably a good idea to cash in the profits here, cover the trade, move on to your next trade, right around at 51.10. And that's what we did. So we shorted here and covered a bit later, right around 11:35, 11:40 for a nice profit we made earlier in the day. And here we have an example. This is data from one of our beginner traders, one of our student traders yesterday. 2 trades he made on CSX. The point is here, you can do this. This is just using your common sense. Okay, the CEO, the leader of the company, decides he's leaving the company. So far, up until yesterday, he was doing a good job on paper. He decides he's leaving. The stock is going to fall, right? Lack of confidence in the value of the stock. It's going to fall. Okay, we also saw that on the graph with the volume, especially, okay, associated with the fall of the stock. So this individual, this student profited on this trade. He made $256 and also $40 as well. Very good. You can do this as well. Contact us at contact@stockstradingroom.com. Work with us. We have a lot of different resources we can provide you. You can work with us directly. Our analysts can work with you directly. You can also work in our group webinars or our one-on-one webinars. We also have a wonderful trading room that you can participate in and watch us trade live in the markets. You could have been there yesterday with CSX and profited just like us. It's been a pleasure speaking with you. My name is Greg Matthews. Good luck in the markets. You can do it. Each one of you can do it. Contact us. Let's start making money.